Today I'll be reviewing the Rimmel Match Perfection Light Perfecting Radiance Foundation. Thanks Beauty Heaven for giving me the opportunity to try this product. The Rimmel foundation comes in a glass bottle and it comes with a nice dispensing pump, which is really great. It makes it hygienic because you can just dispense the pump straight to the brush or your hand. The texture of the foundation is very liquidy, but I think it makes it good because you only need about 2 to 3 pumps to apply it all over your face. When I apply it, I like to apply it with a beauty blender. I wet the beauty blender first, then I put 2 to 3 pumps on my hand and then dab the foundation onto my skin. And it gives me a really nice natural light coverage. The color that I got is 203 Tree Beige. Now, this color is slightly a bit too light for my skin, but it's close to a perfect match. I think if I went the next shade up, it might be a bit too dark for me, so I think this will have to do because I can always add a bit of bronzer to my skin to just make it a bit more even. I like the foundation. It evens out my skin tone. It gives me a light coverage, but for me I don't really need heavy coverage because my skin's usually quite clear anyway. I do get a few pimples here and there, mostly on my nose unfortunately, but you know, I can get away with wearing this foundation every day. It just evens out my skin tone, makes it look natural, and it does make my skin quite looks glowing. And it also has SPF 18, which is great because, yeah, especially Australia's sun is really strong, and you know, you don't need to apply sunscreen, extra sunscreen, because it does already give it that sun protection. If you do like higher SPF, you might like to add additional sunscreen, which I sometimes like to do, but I think that's great. I don't know about the smell of the foundation. There's not really any strong fragrance to it, which is great. I don't mind a bit of fragrance, but I do not like strong fragrance, so that's a plus for me because that's not really any strong fragrance that I could smell when I apply this product. In terms of the coverage, again, it's very light and natural. I think it's buildable to medium coverage, but I don't think it's a full coverage foundation, so if you'd like a full coverage foundation, you might be best to find something else. I've got really dry skin, so I do find that in the very, very dry areas of my skin, it does accentuate the dry patches a bit, but in general, it's not too bad because it does give me a sort of satin, semi-dewy finish. Overall, I really like this foundation. It's great for everyday use. It's natural. It's got SPF protection. You only need to use a little bit, and it goes a long way. And yeah, there's all these pluses. And I mean, the only negatives, I guess, is the dry patches of my skin that it accentuates, and I could find maybe a better match for my skin tone. But overall, I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'll definitely buy it again. It's very affordable. I think it's $17.99 from Priceline, and I think you can get it cheaper from Chemist Warehouse too, so that's always great. Thank you for listening to my review.